Gary the Klingon is another year older. Hello, everyone. 'Tis I, Scorpwana. I know I haven't been on here a lot, but that's okay, because nobody's watching. I thought I'd make a mini video, because I haven't done this in a while. If there's anybody out there that still watches or cares, let me know in the comments. I've been working mostly and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, let's get into this game. I have it down here in the fleet message. I, Karen, will lead the battle to collect fleet credits while Gary heals from his fatal wound. Yeah, Gary's right here. He never had a wound. He's just away from things. Alright. Well, right now in Star Trek Online is the online 15th anniversary. You can't even you don't even worry about this omega particle stabilization thing. Unless you just want to make shit. But as a daily thing, it doesn't work. Battle of Wolf 359 seems okay to do. I'm not going to do a story. I haven't played like a mission story in a long time. Because I just don't. Oh, I got to clear that off. Gary. I don't even get like the stuff off the exchange for the dilithium exchange because it's just outrageous. Sorry if the microphone audio sounds off, weird, or some shit. It's because this computer that I have built within the past year only has one audio jack in front, and it's a dual, so it's both microphone and headphone, but I can't seem to get it to work correctly. That is not why the game is muted. The game's muted because I just don't care to hear it. Just leave it muted. A minute there. Let's see. Duty officers. Let me collect all this junk to get it out of here. This just bothers me when I have to collect it. Especially since, like, the overflow bag is overflowed with people. I just don't really care. But let's look at the dilithium exchange real quick. The sell point is at 12 million. I have yet to put any dilithium in there for a while because I just got so fed up with things. I don't even go to Dyson. I know, right? Me, a person that used to go to Dyson all the time. Be there all day. No. Too many people got on there and messing around with garbage. Making it not fun. Every time you try to go to the Rex, they take it over. They sit there and they bomb the hell out of it, and then whenever you go to try to capture stuff, there's only like one instance that's running, maybe sometimes two. And you couldn't get anywhere. Like I could sit there literally for like 30 minutes to an hour. Like I don't know if it's an hour, probably not. I exaggerate a little bit, a lot of bit. Let's say a lot of bit. But I got tired of like having to wait for zones to get ready so that I could actually use a character. I'd have to jump back and forth like between my characters, and nah, I'm not doing that. Don't you love it? Like I got, look at this. On here, I'm trying to jump off subject all damn time. But I got 4 rows here of my stuff, and it's steadily shaking all the time with 4 rows. I can change it to 5, 3, whatever, come back to 4, and it'll be stable. But again, it'll just keep going like that. This game is so damn broken. That's why I love to complain about it. That's why the stabilization thing. Why bother? It's had the same glitch for years. Whenever you're trying to do the Omega stabilization mission or whatever, Q's mission. It only gives you like 2 out of the 3 options to go somewhere, and you don't get enough. Oh look, phasers damage. I don't even have phasers, and I'm winning because this ship has them. Isn't that amazing? This is so boring going around in a circle. Be cool if you can fly that. They can't figure out how to let you do that. Because they don't know what they're doing. Oh, look. Another thingy. I love how you can destroy all the assimilation probes and other ships still get assimilated because that's what happened in Wolf 359. Anyway, the game, right? Getting back to the Rex stuff. I stopped because people just kept coming on there, taking over the zone so much to where you couldn't do anything, and my characters were having a hard time sustaining the lithium because I couldn't get any bonuses from Rex stuff or anything like that. So I kind of gave up on the Rex stuff before, getting it only whenever it came up and not waiting around for each character to wait for a Rex. But then it got to the point where no matter if you were there, you were not doing enough damage according to everyone else. And then you want to capture a few areas and they were already there. So you get nowhere. It take me forever, and I don't have the time like I had back then to sit per character and wait for each round to reset to more stuff. It's like major players were there, like farming too hard and not allowing anyone else to share in the farming. Whatever, I'm complaining. So I drifted away from the dice and stuff. Focused more on Gary and his fleet. My main character just doing just stuff randomly here and there. Mainly just sticking with Gary, the Klingon. He still has a lot of damage. I didn't clear him out this year either. Oh, I could do that. Because usually like once a year on his birthday, which I did have it running. I forgot to do it that day, which is like 7+ days ago. On his birthday, I go off and zero him out on his damage. So I need to take him to a doctor. Like it matters. Oh, let's do this over here. Escape pods. This game's so broken. And like, I was thinking, okay, Omega stabilization. Let's do this. Let's get some stuff, Omega particles and all that for this time around. And not do that. So I thought, okay, since it's not working for the Klingon side, let's try the Federation. It's not acknowledging the third one. The whole thing is broken. I was on there yesterday as my main character, like going, okay, let's do this, right? And the days before that, and I wasn't even paying attention that I was not even getting two of the daily whatevers. I forget. I'm not really bothered by it, but I just have to say, when I first started the 15th anniversary thing, I didn't realize that all of these TFOs and everything were still just one progress, and the whole thing was that it may have been that way before. I forget. I'm sorry. I'm just a person. I can't remember every damn thing. But I was not completing the 2 every day. So I was like wondering, why the hell am I not like progressing as far as I'm supposed to be? Then I realized, oh wait, I'm a dumbass. 2 things every day. So whenever I did the stabilization thing before, it was mostly in other areas, but yesterday, whenever it told me, oh, get this one here, it's Soul or whatever on Earth, and I was like, okay. And I'm like, it's not acknowledging that that it collected that. So I was like, okay, well maybe I just need to like reload the map, So I went to the Andoria one, got that one. Went off to the Starbase 59 one, got that one. Came back to Soul, tried again, nothing. Thinking, well, bullshit, fucking shit. This game is so fucking broken. Swear. So I left a message on the Arc Games bug report thing. I'm sure that Bad Moon Rising has moved it, removed it, whatever. He, she, it does all kinds of weird shit. I still have my my avatar or little persona file thing there. I don't know what do you call that? Just a little guy. He still has a jail cell in front of him because I left it there. Um, Rambling much? Yes, I am. Thank you. Let's see. Gary the Klingon. He hasn't been doing much shit. I tell you that right now. I don't even care about the Endeavors anymore. hmm I hadn't tried to do an Endeavor unless it's accidental. Just gave up on it. Gave up on a lot of stuff. When Dyson just went down, like in my opinion, the way that it stopped being fun at Dyson, I just gave up. I'm like, I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna stress over everything again and put myself in a mental crazy position. There. Crazy mental position? Maybe. I don't want to capture this damn pod. Let somebody else do that shit. It's only optional anyway. The spheres are what matter. Let's go after the spheres. In other news, aside from game shit, which I'm going to show like the progression of Gary's stuff or whatever later or after this. Still working at Dollar General. So putting up with that bullshit. Still doing that thing I do. Hey, bro, I died. Cool. Right. It's gotten worse there too. The algorithm has gotten worse. Sections that need to be set a certain way, strips of tags and things don't come in for that correctly. It's all over the damn place. It's really annoying. I don't want to scream every time I go into work. Like whenever I wake up to go to work, I'm like, damn it. I gotta go to work. My car got hit out in the parking lot again tonight. That's like the 5th time that's happened. I park away from the store, opposite side of the parking lot. Yet everyone always smashes into the back of my car. It's not, they can't hurt it. It's like a little smart car, so it's like pretty tough little bastard. You know. They always come in there and go, "Who's driving that little white car out there?" I just backed into it. Thank you. And what were you doing not paying attention? You know. I think they got like super reflectors or something like that. Big old flag on the back of it. Big old rubber thing about like a foot deep. Like a big bumper on the back of the whole car. Granted, it is short. It is tiny. And why in the hell am I dying so fast here? This wasn't happening before. Now it is. Yay. I don't really care anyway. Just trying to progress. Some would say, like, hey, why keep going and doing this every time then? If you're not having fun. Well, it does relax a little bit. Until the bullshit happens. And I've also got some OCD about it, so I have to do it. But I'm not got into the whole thing of stressing me out and making blood pressure go up. Because, yeah, it's caused that. My sugar levels in my body are all out of whack, too. It's fine. I'm on metformin now. Yay. Good old metformin. He's a football player. No, he's not. He wanted to tackle the guy up there in the mud pit. He didn't. But, yeah. That's just a way to say, oh, yeah. Life keeps happening. About, another year of DG just started over. Bunch of bullshit. Easter's already around the corner. Christmas toys are still out on the shelf. Drones are in the skies over New Jersey. Random stuff in the sky. Crazy New Year, yeah, you know. People are complaining about bullshit. Like politics. Like who cheated, who didn't cheat. This one should have won. This one shouldn't have won. And I look at like from an outside perspective, because I don't vote for shit. I'm not responsible, but I just observe things. And if people thought that like Biden didn't have some sort of mental problem, dementia, they themselves had dementia. Now, and then the Kamala thing, right? No, she would not have been a good leader anyway. I mean, I couldn't stand the cackling for one thing. I'm not going to character assassin her either, but the way she made it to her position and didn't get like nominated. That pissed off a lot of even Democrats. But no, she didn't have the ability to be a leader. I don't think. So then you're just left with like what Trump and RFK Jr. Well, Jr. wasn't going to do it. Independents don't normally they don't win. They're just there. So that left Trump. That's all you have. And I'm not against Trump. I'm not for all of Trump. I'm not against. I wasn't against like Biden stuff, but you could see the brainwashing on both sides. Like it's too much. But I can tell you this much though. Out of all the candidates that were available for an election, Trump had to be the winner. I mean, he does actually care about the country and wants to get it back in working order at how it used to be. And again, I'm not for or against. I'm just here. I'm just observing. I have no opinion over anything because I do not qualify to have an opinion. But like his goals are good goals to actually bring the United States back to its former self. Even though some say he's fascist. Well, he wants it to be good. You don't want to keep bowing down to others and stuff like that, making us look weak and retarded. And no, he doesn't have dementia. I mean, you see all these people talking about how, oh, look, he's the one with dementia. No, he doesn't have dementia. Biden had dementia. He had something. You could tell. If you're fooling yourself if you didn't know. But I'm not going to get into politics on this. That's just few little views of my own. Just observing. So it's always funny to you, like you go to like YouTube channels and stuff, and it's like they're all on one side or the other. There's not like a debate happening that makes sense. Both sides just see their own point, and that's it. They're not going to listen to either or. They're right no matter what on both either side. I mean, like I use an example. Like, okay, you look at a pen. Say, what color is this? Someone says red. This one says no, it's blue. Red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, and it's green for real. Like it's actually green, but they don't see it, and the other person doesn't see it. What color is the dress, white or blue? Where's the medic thing on here? I need to get Gary into a medic. I never can remember shit. Uh, Oh, I think I remember. It's like this wall or something somewhere, right? All right, where's main city area? That goes into a building. This one's like it's over here, right? Off flank. Are you the guy here? I don't know. You're not. Are you the guy? No. 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 I'm always lost in this damn thing, no matter what. Oh, what is going on here? I don't want to. Okay. What are you? No, bridge officers. Where the hell? I've forgotten already. It's been a year. What do you expect? Since I don't really care. I mean, I do this for Gary the Klingon. I could have sworn like the doctor's office thing was on this side over here. Who the fuck are you? Manage fleet settings? No. Ah, in here. That's right. Hey, yeah. I'm here for my annual. Treat injuries. Heal all. Yes. Congratulations, Gary. He's 100% once a year. Alright. Cool beans, yo. Oh. Remember Yole? The bot that used to be over here? He has, I haven't seen him, like, every once in a while I come over here, right? I'm not obsessed over coming over here anymore. But look. Who's this guy? Ooh, a level 40. He's one of them then. He's a faker. You're faking. You're faking. Yeah, you can still do the thing, too, to move him around. Like that. Boop. 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 Yeah. Oh, a faker. If no one says a word when you do shit like this, they're not paying attention to the screen moving around and stuff. Ain't nobody there on that side. So there's one. But I haven't seen Yole. I think they deleted him or changed it to somebody else. Who are you? Okay. But yeah, still check on that stuff. And you should too. Because this game's all about botting these days. Alright. Yeah. If I didn't throw you up politics, I'm sorry. Please believe. I don't care. Oh, I've been watching Severance. It's a good show. Let's see. You know, like, can you actually say that had Kamala won, she would actually be a good fit for president? No. It's not because she's a woman. It's because of her background and her lack of caring. That's what I see. Like, whenever I would see her on TV in the background when Biden was speaking, it was just so annoying to see her back there. Like, there was something behind the eyes, and I could see it. I just could see something like someone that doesn't really care, that doesn't know answers to questions that are normal questions to know the answers to. You know, taking cues from others versus having your own opinion on things. And then you saw like a lot of like actors following suit because of reasons. I don't know. I think things are going to be better, whether or not you like Trump or not. But just the track record of him versus her, he was going to win no matter what. And people could say, "Oh, it's because of Elon Musk." No, he was going to do it anyway. You know, that's just how it is. That's how it's seen. Like, you go through the statistics of elections and stuff, and the bouncing back and forth. Sometimes you can see a pattern with it. He said he'd be a dictator in day one. Well, if people took that literally, like they said, "Oh, he said this," oh, no, they're just spitballing for bullshit. You know, like any elected official will say stuff just to get you to vote for him. You know, but and then they won't like make out on that promise. Turns out he is. He's doing the promising. You know, and he's made it. He's doing what he can. Sure, yeah, he didn't stop the war in a day. Ooh boy, boo-hoo. You know, whatever. But yeah, okay. I'm getting off that topic because I know I've probably lost a lot of people there. Even though there's only one person not watching, that means there's nobody watching anyway. We got that going on. Okay, let's take a look at Gary's fleet. It's at level 63. The holdings are at Colony World 3. It's been that way forever. Dilithium Mine still 3. Embassies 2. K-13's 2. Research Lab got to level 3 not too long ago. Congratulations. Good job, Gary. Good job. The Spire. It's needing fleet marks, which I do have some right now. Let's add that to it. There is a player in here that is contributing like a madman or woman or whoever they want to be. Yeah, they surpassed me. They just keep dumping and stuff. It's crazy. I'm at 25,276,186 credits earned. And these other dudes like 31,759,073. Oh, wow. Just on here. Oh, it's the 13th. Wow. They've been off for 4 days. That's weird. I kind of go through here and try to level everybody up. There's been like people that hadn't been on it forever. 121. I don't know. Did I ever talk about Gary finally got into an armada? Yeah, or the fleet did. Fleet people are pretty cool. Starbase is level 3, which it's going to try to upgrade itself to. All it needs is some more fleet marks. I could do the whole fleet mark thing that Oxnix showed me, but I just don't have time. I don't have time for anything anymore. Sad. Yeah. Gotta add some projects to this. Might as well. Let's see. Enforce something, whatever's. What's this gonna do? Gonna up what? Provision buffing? Yeah, let's do something like that. And theoretical, whatever. Yeah, okay, sure. And we add that too. Alright. That adds a little bit more fun to it. Never hear much from people. I did put a new event in on the game. Yeah. Participate in Orion Women's Mud Wrestling. I don't know if that's been there. Where's the one with Gary? Nothing pillage obsidian. What the hell? Was it only a once thing? I guess so. Wish you had past events showing on here, but I had one for like rescue Gary from Grey Thor or whatever. Bring him back, and I totally liked that one day. I didn't get on the game because I kept running into issues with other things. So that didn't happen. Alright, event overview. We're at 1 of 2. Royal Flush. Usually on Gary's birthday I buy him a gift from the store, but I hadn't done that. I missed out on a day, maybe 2, on the promotions thing that was happening. You know, like was it for a week or so or whatever before the anniversary. But I really, again, yeah, you know, if you watch for Star Trek Online content, I'm sorry, I'm not the person for you. Never have been really, but I tried to be a person, and people hated me for it. Okay, so that's Gary, Bullberry, Banana, Fennel, Fairy. Do we need to like load up a thing for him to like die in? Let's do that. Yeah. Let's see. Nope. What's the other one? Yeah. There you go. Okay. Okay. We're gonna put this at the hardest maximum difficulty level. Ground. Which one is it? Affected? Is that it? No. Into the Hive Elite. There it is. We're going to give this a 30 count too, because I'm not going to sit here forever and wait for this to happen. 1, 2. Count along with if you want to. I don't know. I'm not. What I've been doing on my Facebook. Oh, not Facebook. YouTube. Because I do have a Facebook out there, but it's not under my name on here. The show Farscape back in the day. Loved it. Loved every bit of it. little brief thing about it too. If you've never watched Farscape, I suggest you do. Even though some people say, "Oh, it's Jim Henson, it's the Muppets," blah 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 blah. blah. Not gonna do it. Whatever. Well, blah 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 blah. Back to you. You know, because it was a good show. During the show's run, the Sci-Fi Channel would air its promos, like promotional trailers, like maybe 15 to 30 seconds long, saying on the next episode, kind of thing. Well, they would put those on their website, and then they stopped doing that. So I thought I'm going to take over from where they stopped. So I had bought myself a capture card for my Windows 98 Extreme capture device for my Windows 98/2000 computer back then, and I started encoding things and stuff in the same format that they had. And oh yeah, it still wants me to do the space dock. Look at that, it's still there. Huh. Anyway, so I would record them, put them on my website and stuff in the same format they had, the same stuff and whatever like that. People would get so excited watching that they would come to the website every single week to view it. I thought, well, that's pretty cool, you know, and yeah, it kind of took off. And I'd have like little video clips of the episode. I'd have like 3 clips per character that people could come and watch immediately after. I'd rewatch the show about 5 to 6 times in a night to get the clips and everything that I'd like missed and details and things of that nature. Well, you know, fast forward 10 plus years, websites somewhere else can't have the video clips online. I start putting them on YouTube, the little ones, and they're like really crappy quality and stuff like that. And so I thought, why don't I like recapture or recreate them from scratch or from what I could of pieces that I still had access to, like from the official sci-fi stuff or whatever. And I did. Oh, look, it still didn't acknowledge that that even happened. Shit. Piece of shit. So I guess we're going to do another TFO. Royal Flush. That was fun yesterday. Let's do that. Anyway, whenever you would, I'll just jump to something because it's erratic, right? The Farscape Season 3 DVD set was coming out soon in the UK. And in the chat room for Farscape on the Sci-Fi channel, the IRC events.sci-fi.com chat server, some dude from a publishing place over there, I forget what the name of it was, came into the chat room and talked about like any special features that people would like to see on a Farscape DVD set or whatever for season 3 for UK/region, was it 2, I think. And I said, how about some Farscape promotional trailers that were aired on the Sci-Fi channel? I said, oh, that's a good idea. So then they put them on there for people, and people liked it because. And the dude was like, oh, I think I know your website because we go see all those trailers you have on there. So they like got the video from Sci-Fi, but they had to dub it with the British dude because of licensings and stuff. So I think or maybe just for their audience, I don't know. But they had everything on there except the Yinch or whatever they're called bracelet episode from like what is it 318 Farscape, because that promotional trailer never really officially existed, but I had created it like from my website, and they released all that on the set and things, and I thought, well, that's pretty cool. Fast forward to now. Well, since I had decided to recreate the Farscape promotional trailers, I started off with season 1, episode 1, which really had a small promo only after the series came through, because they had like the major promotion for the actual show. Then they would have the individual episode promotions. Well, the next time that the first episode re-aired, that's when they created the the promo. So I created all that, like recreated as much as I could, and went through all the episode, like say first season premiere episode. Went through that and got all the clips and stuff needed, and put it together, and audio and all that, and put it out there, and people liked it. Thinking, okay, well, let me recreate some other ones. So I ended up recreating the first season in the standard format that you would see on a TV from back then, like NTSC, Region 1, 640 by 480, or 640 by, no, what, well, yeah, 640 by 240. So it's 640 by, shit, 220, 480. Damn it, I can't think right now. It's hard. I'm tired. I have a headache. Anyway, in the UK version, which is like, I think, what, Region 2 was 720 by 576 on average, like the actual like VHS or whatever, or broadcasting size, which would mean that it's actually 720 by 480 broadcasts or whatever, for Region 1 in the United States and stuff. Anyway, PAL versus NTSC. That's the whole thing. Well, I chose to recreate the promotional trailers and stuff like that in those formats from back then, that size, because that's what they were, the original. I'm not going to like overscale it, because the video footage like that you would see, for each episode and stuff like that has been upscaled. Well, it's upscaled from its original version. So put it back to its original version. It makes it a lot easier too. It's smaller clips and stuff. But they're more high definition now because of today's technology. So I made that whole first season. Well, people wanted the second season. So I've been working on the second season. It's been very tough, recreating a lot of stuff from scratch. Animations and things that I still haven't got all of 100%. But it's so far at like the third episode of season 2. I mean, no. 18th episode of season 2. What the hell? I'm thinking about like 3 episodes left, kind of thing, that I'm working on. But I've been releasing them like every Friday night, like when Farscape would come on, doing that kind of stuff, like Friday at 8. I'd release the thing and then come home from work and see that no one has watched it. But I'm used to that kind of stuff. I don't really care if they watch it or not. But even though you're saying, oh, you have to care, if you're looking at, no, I know no one is. I know that if a few people are, it's making them happy, Plus, it gives me something to do to create all that and keep video editing going in my head, and the skills, or something, if you call it skill. It's not really much of a skill anymore. Back when I used AVI Synth and Virtual Dub and other things, and Adobe frame steals one at a time to create something. Yeah, now it's just like either Sony Vegas or the other big top programs that a lot of people use that I don't have access to, because that stuff costs too much. But anyway, getting into that, recreating like 3/4 episodes, which is going to be kind of interesting, because episode 219's promo never had an official season 2 airing, only after season 2 during season 3. So it's different. So I'm going to have to, like I did for the original that I recreated back in the day, in smaller quality. For the bigger quality, I'm going to have to recreate all that too. And I'm going to be working on that, I think, right after this, or a little bit more later tonight, which it's past 12. It's like 12:32 a.m. the 18th of February 2025. Ramble. Ramble, he says. Ramble all the time, too. But I'm sure, like, whenever I finish off, like, making season 2, since season 3 is officially on a DVD out there somewhere, it's not correct. It's not the best quality that it can be, and I'm so sad about it, because whenever the original, so they use the original video footage. It says defeat the tactical cube failed. Okay. The original footage, which aired on the Sci-Fi Channel in the United States, NTSC format of 23.976 or 29. What is it? 970, I think, is the frame rate. So you're saying, oh, it's rounded up, okay? 30, 24/30. Films are usually 24, but anyway, so it's 30 frames a second. Well, whenever the Sci-Fi Channel had sent out the video to the UK for them to put it like together for their DVD, instead of correctly like converting the frames over to PAL, they just kind of stretched it and it morphed it into a blobbing pile of shit. The way if like whenever you frame by frame it, you'll see it like kind of blend together more because the it's like it's interlaced in a way, but it's like if you de-interlace the wrong, if you know even what that means, de-interlacing and interlacing. But it's the frames in between blend together wrong because the frame rate's wrong, and they never bother to fix that or to make it right. But even though it plays at the right rate, it's not good. So I was thinking if anyone wanted me to recreate season three's promos, which there are a lot more than are available on the DVD. You know, like the episode Meltdown had actually 2 promos instead of just the one that they have out there. A lot of them had 2s. Hell, getting to season 4, they had like 6 promos for one episode for like the first 4 episodes or so. That would be a nightmare. Maybe that'll happen. Maybe I'll get up to that. I don't know. I'm just trying to make like quality stuff that people from years later could appreciate and say, "Oh, that gives me a nostalgic feel." You know, that's what I'm looking at. It's not about getting like credited for it or nothing like that. It's just when someone watches it and they get the memory of watching that preview on TV and getting into the mood of the show. Because people used to dig at those promos. Every time one would come on, they'd come into the chat room and start like nitpicking every little detail and like trying to figure out what all this meant and stuff. It was so fun, so awesome. And they wouldn't give it away like they do trailers these days. You know how you like watch a whole movie just by watching a movie trailer? And I've been uploading a lot of like well, not here lately, but things to the archive.org too for like Farscape stuff. Like full broadcast versions of episodes 119 through 122. I think it's 22. Nerve until Family Ties, which is the 4 episode thing. Like full on commercials, everything from back then. Because that's what I have. I have a lot of VHSs that do have full broadcasts of the shows and stuff like that. Even though at certain points when I was running low on VHS timing or didn't have enough, I would pause in commercials and stuff like that. And so that's really sad because I'd really like to put them all out there as they aired, just to watch on there. I tried to upload it to YouTube. Of course, YouTube cut the hell out of it and only left the commercials. But people love the commercials. It's so weird. It's a weird phenomenon that people like to watch old commercials. Even I like to watch old commercials. What the hell, right? So now there's like a 20, no, maybe like 50 something minute commercial thing that I have on my YouTube channel of the commercials that aired during the airing of like Invisible Man and all that kind of stuff. Because I was trying to capture it for Farscape, just left it running and forgot all about it back then. It's been fun actually digging through the old VHSs and sitting around because I still have back in 2002, 3, maybe 3, 4. I don't know. My mom and I made a video, a DVD for my sister because she played basketball and softball and all that kind of stuff. But we made it for like her class and her like the ball teams and stuff that she was in at school, and where we would take all the video footage and make like little clips and stuff of that and add sound effects like in America's Funniest Home Videos. And in order to do that, we um, had to get a capture card because the thing I used was too old. It's an old like PCI card that may have been ISA card, as old as that thing was, for my old Windows 98 computer /2000, because that's what it upgraded to. So we ended up getting Instant DVD 2.0 from ADS, I think it was. Something like that, ADS Tech. And that thing worked great. It's made mostly for like Windows XP in 2000, Vista. But as time went on, software got to where there was no new drivers for it. So I went around looking for drivers, and all I found was just updates to, the old stuff. So whenever I get my VCR out, my VHS tapes out, and hook that up, I hook it up to an old XP computer of mine named Doom. Guess what was played on it? Xbox 360. No, Doom. Like all my computers kind of named after like what I've been playing with them. Like my Halo computer, like when I did the Halo mapping thing, making maps for Halo. Wee, Super Cube. But yeah, it's worked great. Like it records very well. In the VCRs and stuff, like I have 3 VCRs because my 4-headed one or whatever is the audio is messed up if it doesn't use the, what is that? Is it linear audio? It's the high definition, or hi-fi they called it back then. If it didn't record in that, then it's like shit because the audio header is completely almost shot. I tried to clean it, but it didn't help it. But the other VCRs, picture footage is not too good, but the audio is only mono channel, but clear, so that helps. A lot better than whatever. So I have to, like for my videos that I've been editing, the little clips and stuff like that, I've been having to redo the audio and enhance it the best I can with my limited abilities, which is very limited. Oh no. I ended up, I had an idea for like if I did season 3 or something like that, I'd need reference imagery, not to steal it, just for reference to see like, frame rates and stuff of things. So I thought I'm going to look up the Region 2 Farscape PAL version for season 3, maybe get season 3, and just look through the footage and see how messed up it was. Because the only footage that I ever saw of it, somebody had the DVD and they played it, recorded it, and sent it to me. And I said, "Is that what it looks like? In between, like whenever it says Friday Prime on season 3, when it's opening up, it's just like on next episode of Farscape, and Friday Prime flashes up like a little like a blade. It comes down and it goes up and then out of screen and flashes Farscape in front. Well, it's supposed to be like flush, like you go cut, 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 and it's up. Well, this one was like cuts, blurs, blah, 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 whatever like that. And I said that's not right. So I ended up thinking maybe it was just the way the guy recorded it. So that's when, like, maybe a month ago, and this is like whenever dude sent me that was way back then. Like I showed him like how to compress it down for only like about the first, because I was just curious about the first second or two. So when he compressed it, it was like 10 megs or something like that, for just a few seconds. So mostly still images, like back, 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 like that, so I could see it. And I saw the blending of the frames, and I was like, no, that ain't right. So then I showed him like how to sort of rip a frame from a DVD back then, and it was the same situation there, but just interlaced. So I was like, nope, they did it wrong. because it should be like flush, flush, flush. So that's what I thought. Like, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna get out and buy the season used. It doesn't matter because I was just gonna look at it. That's all I wanted to do. And it was for like maybe like $8 something bucks. I was able to get that, and yay, we're gonna go for that too. And I popped it into my DVD player in my other computer, the Halo computer that has the DVD ROM drive in it, and I extracted the video file from that just to look at it, and it's it's a blurred piece of mess. Frames are blended together like if you were to deinterlace incorrectly or stretch a video or shrink a video, it's the frames make a blur kind of in between two frames, and it's not good. It's not clear. So if I were to make season 3, I would have to build the intros like I do the other ones and the outros and all that kind of stuff. It's a big pain in the ass. And I'm very limited as to the resources to study because the versions of stuff that I have are recorded on my VHSs, and since I had satellite back in the day, it was like a mess of static, like little lines and shit all through it, and upscaling and using AI to enhance it's not really good. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. Wow, I talked about that for no damn reason, didn't I? Yay, no one's gonna watch it anyway. If you've watched this far, leave a comment below saying, hello, how are you? No, I don't know. The color blue. Just type blue if you made it this far. I doubt you have. I doubt it even matter. But that's what I've been working on. That, the Farscape clips and stuff. Played some Minecraft. The Minecraft Comes Alive, where like you're a person that has a family and all that, and they grow up. I had a little kid in there named Spork, and he became a father and all that. And then he jumped off of a building and killed himself. It's crazy. But yeah. Okay. So what do we have? We had Gary. Yeah, the Federation Disciples thing that this version of whoever I am on this one is in. I don't even check on it anymore, too. It's kind of gotten blah. I passed up like one of the other dudes and I wasn't even trying. I'm still, yeah. Yeah. Nobody's, this person here, like the creator, has been gone since 2020. I mean, it's like fucking 5 years. But nobody will take over the fleet still. Why am I in it? I don't know. It doesn't really matter because what would I do if I had it? Okay. Well, I might as well like kill off that there. Drop the stabilization thing because it's not wanting to acknowledge that one happening. Oh, while I have this up, let me go to the bug report thing and see if something's been said yet. I had to change my damn password on here because they don't let. Okay. Fun thing about the old password I had, it had the word fuck in it for my art games, just somewhere in there because it was like 18, 19, 20-ish or whatever characters in my password, and I had the word fuck in there in the middle of it somewhere. So I think they didn't like me to use that because I couldn't like log in to the website. Yeah. Yep, looks like it's been moved. Omega Manual especially up. Alright, let's see. Bad Moon Rising. Yep, he merged it. Son of a bitch. So I have them there on the Arc Games forums, which I don't know. I probably don't have it where you can see it. Probably nope. Alright. It says, playing as one of my Klingons, the Omega Collection gives me 2 out of 3 places to collect. I read on here in another thread years ago that this situation was happening. Playing as my main Federation captain, Omega Collection gives me all 3 places, yet collecting at Sol gives me 0 advancement. To the devs, can you fix this? I'd like to know a real answer, please. If you can't, just say you can't, but if it's been broke for years, like the majority of the game, doing something. I've slacked off playing Stowe a bit because of the sheer lack of caring that seems to come from the dev department on the bug fixes, which is true. It's one of the reasons I won't shell out the $300 to officially buy the game. Give some incentive and maybe you'll get more in return. Oh, we have an inferiority. This person likes to post a bunch of shit. The recent ESD and Sol update appeared to be the culprit for breaking the scans there. The KDF size sometimes only get 2 locations. It's a bug. It's been around for a few years now. The mission used to give 4 locations, but only 3 were required. Anyway, the good news, according to something posted by one of the devs on Reddit, X, Facebook, whatever, is that Tuesday should hopefully see a fix implemented. Highly doubtful. Threads merged. Yay, thank you for merging that together, Bad Moon Rising. You're such a pain in the ass annoyance. Yeah, then maybe whatever. So yeah, okay. So I just posted a reply on that. That's pretty good. All right. All right. What are we gonna do? It is almost. It is like 12:49 a.m. 18th of February, 2025, and I'm gonna sign off. Yeah. If anybody watches this, I'm sorry. I know you won't. But we now return to our regularly scheduled program. Adios.